My name is Lornicopia, and I have a YouTube channel under the tag of Lornicopia. You can also look under my name, Lornecheek. I have had a lot of friends ask me recently, how do you make money on YouTube? And I watched videos when I first got on YouTube, and I found out that people were just stabbing in the dark. So I actually have been asked to monetize my account, and I wanted to share that with people because some people are curious. It's actually really, honestly, quite boring and rather tedious. It's business, contracts, things like that. But I'm going to show you step by step through the process of how the YouTube account works and how you get monetized and how you actually make money from ads. So the first thing is, if you go on YouTube and you see, for instance, a video game, and they're telling you step by step how to get your way through a process on a video game, that's typically a copyright infringement. So what YouTube does in that case, there's a woman who owns a company. I'm pretty sure it's called AdSense, because AdSense is who I work with. And she's an entrepreneur, very, very beautiful girl. And she decided that instead of pursuing people for copyright infringement and prosecuting on YouTube, that YouTube wanted people all over the world to be able to share their ideas and share film and experiences and things like that. So what happens on a YouTube page is, if you have any content, they call it third-party content, and that would be content that is copyrighted in some other way through a company, be it a work of art or a song that you want to sing and cover on your YouTube page, they will actually typically come in without your permission, and they will attach an ad to something that you're doing. And that way they take the ad money and they pay all of the copyrights, all of the royalties, all of the things like that. For instance, if you took a picture of a game that you were watching on the NFL or the NBA, and you had a, shot from that, that you see when they're advertising that on sports programs and stuff like that, they're always saying, this cannot be propagated in any fashion, reproduced in any form. Well, you've just reproduced it and you've shared it with, millions of people potentially. So they'll attach an ad to you, and then they will make money off of that ad, just like you do on TV or radio, and they will attribute that money to where it needs to go, and then you're not going to jail. That's essentially how it works. But what YouTube likes is different types of people with different types of pages that create more of an arena of a broad world of knowledge and experience and watchability. And when you do that, you create a page and you do something original. Like on my page, I do genealogy videos. I do just videos of my cat, because I share my videos on Facebook. So when I do my videos, a lot of times I'm doing my videos with the frame of mind that my nephews, nieces, cousins, extended family are going to watch this, and then the side benefit of that is going to be that someone else might get amusement or learn something from it. So typically when I'm doing a video, my videos are oriented towards people that I already know. And surprisingly, a lot of people watch them that I will never meet, which is fantastic and really cool. But all of my most of my content is original content. I'm a professionally trained singer. I'm a tenor, baritone, bass, can sing in a wide range, and that's how I paid my way through college. And I'm known around Atlanta in certain circles for being a singer. But I also work a full-time job as a waiter at a restaurant here in Atlanta, and I have little entrepreneurial things that I do, YouTube being one of them. And I'm actually very busy. I have 2 roommates, 3 cats, 2 cats and a dog. And I work all the time. So I'll take, like a weekend or 2 a month, and take a day and a couple hours, because it usually takes 3 or 4 hours to do a video and edit it, and then post that to YouTube. I try to keep something going up once a month. You have other type of YouTube, I would call them artists, maybe, or creators, who have pages that are like comedy, or they'll do like politics and things like that, or they'll do a blog. One woman that's extremely famous, and she makes a great living off of YouTube, she teaches Arabic. Another woman does basket weaving, and I've watched that. There's another girl that she goes around and she shows you how to use wild-born plants, you know, just like the Native Americans did. So there are people uploading all kinds of different content from all over the world, and I watch different people from time to time. I also use it for, you know, catching up on like film, TV, things like that, that I don't have time to watch except certain days of the week, and I enjoy that. Okay, the first thing that you do when you start a YouTube account is you set up your page, and you can add this background. You add a video, like I have my friend Noel.
Our video. Today we have captured Lauren Cheek doing a little acapella.
And you show a little bit about yourself.
Maybe the first time you've seen him sing, and yes, this could absolutely be the last time he sings.
So you set up your page, and on your page, I'm going to scroll down a little bit so you can see it. It'll show like your little videos, and they typically will have like a picture of them, and then they roll the videos down. So if someone wants to come to your page, they can see your videos, and it shows you how many views you have, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Now, people have this perception that you have to have hundreds of thousands of views to make money, and actually the truth is, if you have original content and you have, you know, a certain amount of views, exponentially it increases over time, and YouTube pays you every time that you make, I guess you hit the threshold of $100. So I've actually finally, after being on here for 2 years, I've actually come into the black, where I recoup my investment for my camera and that sort of thing, and now whatever I make is profit. And I'll show you how that works. So I loaded some videos on, and after about 6 months of loading the videos, YouTube took it and ran it through a algorithm. And what the algorithm does is it determines watchability. So they take that algorithm and they run it through, and they look at how, for instance, how many people are watching your video would be one thing. If you have a 1-minute video or a 30-second video, you know, if a lot of people are watching that, that's great. But what they also look at is they look at how long people are viewing your video. And I actually can look at that on my page too. And what I found out after doing it for a couple of months and running these little filters is that I was posting, say, a 30 or a 40-minute genealogy video, and people were watching it to completion. And then they'd comment and they'd be like, oh, I love it, I hate it, you're stupid, you're fat, you know, whatever. But every time they looked at it, they were actually engaged enough to watch it for the whole video. So that puts up a flag through their filter at AdSense and on YouTube, and then they decide that they will invite you to run ads on your page, as opposed to just attaching an ad to you because you copyright infringed. So I got that invitation. I'm going to show it to you in my email what it looks like. Okay, so right here it was the email that I received from them, and I'm trying to look at the date. It was October 30th, 2011. So I started this on my birthday in February in 2011, and this year makes, I guess, I started my birthday on February 2010, and then in 2011, on October 30th, they caught on that people were watching my channel, and they sent me an invitation, and what it says is, Dear Lornicopia, congratulations, you can now earn money from your YouTube videos. Click here to begin. Here's some important reference material. Getting started, eligibility and guidelines, terms of service, community guidelines, monetization settings. So I followed the links on this email, and it takes you to a page where you sign a contract. You sign a contract for AdSense and YouTube just like you would sign a contract for any job or any music engagement, if you were an artist or a musician of any kind. Or working for a company. So you sign this contract, it's very legally binding, and they explain to you, lay out to you how you can make money from YouTube. And what I found out from doing it was that some of the videos that I tried to upload were copyright infringed. So you get what they call it a flag, but what it is they won't monetize it, and then they'll tell you why it's not monetized, and I'll show that to you. Most of my videos, fortunately, were totally original content. I put music on there just for the sake, like I said, of my friends and family, so I could share it with them and share it to Facebook. And I had to, once I had that experience and I realized how it worked, I was like, oh, this is like a music copyright. Like literally, even though you can share anything on YouTube, you still have to pay royalties and that sort of thing. And I'm not to the point now where like my music videos are not the thing that I'm known for on YouTube or the thing that people watch the most. It's what my friends watch and my family watches. So I've never gotten to the point yet to make enough money to be like, okay, now I want to pursue working out a copyright payment, like a royalty payment, to these artists or these companies who have created these arrangements that I'm using. Now, what I do have is I have some friends that I've collaborated with, and the understanding that we have is at the point in time that these songs that I collaborated with them on, their original works, that when they do finally make money, I'll be able to track that on my page, because you can track every video and see how much money you make on it. And I'm splitting the amount that I make from it with them once it reaches a fairly substantial amount, which, it hasn't yet. I'm just now starting to make money. So, it's like, not like I'm like going to pay off the house or anything. So that's how that goes. But I'll show you my page and show you how you track that. And here was the first letter. It was December 31st. And that was just before October, because it took me a couple of months to get it all together. But anyway, oh no, it was in October as well. Sorry. But it says, for instance, dear Lornicopia, your YouTube account might be eligible to earn revenue from the playbacks of your videos. Making money from your video is easy. How it works: first, sign into your YouTube account to review and complete the steps outlined for you at this link. If your account is enabled, we place ads next to the videos you submit for monetization. You will earn a share of the revenue from the ads as long as they meet the program's requirement. Thanks, good luck, the YouTube team. So that's from YouTube, not AdSense. Then I have another one in here. Let me look real quick. I'm going to search my mail. And this is my most recent one for AdSense. And what's cool about AdSense is it says your Google AdSense application has been approved. And what you do is you fill out a tax form, you fill out a contract with them. There are all kinds of things that you do. And then you set up your account, you set up your password so you can't be hacked, blah, blah, blah. And all of that, is part of the process that you go through. So anyway, I'm going back to my YouTube page. And I'm going underneath Lornicopia. I'm going to go to my video manager, which is kind of up here at the top. I think you can see where my mouse is. I'm going to put that right there for a moment. Okay, so you go under Video Manager. Now, like for instance, once you monetize, you'll see I'm going to page down and I'll show you something that I uploaded. Like for instance, this I uploaded. It's something I did from a video game, and of course I didn't monetize it because it would be a copyright infringement. Everything else that's in here pretty much is non-copyrighted. I loaded a video where I was singing with the Atlanta Philharmonic Orchestra, and the Atlanta Philharmonic Orchestra, did not approve for me to monetize it, which is understandable. If I had done that, I would have had to give money back to them. But anyway, I sang with them in a duet with a friend of mine, Missy Miller, and that's on there, but I had to pull the monetization off. Then I'm going to show you another page. And like here's one where I was doing a video. It's a song that's in Romania. It's like a church song. Very beautiful. Actually, both of them are. But they're copyrighted in Romania, so you see that it has a little block there. Monetization rejected. So I tried to monetize it. I didn't know if it was a copyrighted song or just an old Romanian song that had passed the like the statute of limitations, where a copyright runs out. The song could be 100 years old for all I know or more, and have exceeded copyright. So needless to say, it hadn't, and it got rejected, so that's what you call a flag. This right here is me singing Elvis, and of course I wouldn't monetize that. It's a karaoke song that I'm just, doing, as a reference. But like the Lord's Prayer, obviously is past copyright. I was able to monetize it, and I sing that on my YouTube page. Well, anyway, long story short, that's how it works. Then you go and you look at your videos, and here's how very similar way that the algorithm works. So I'm going to look at one of my videos that has a lot of views on it. Well, comparatively speaking, So I'm going to hit that button and change my views. And then I'm going downhill, 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 down here. This one. Repairing my hair-infested, rotted-out bathroom drain. I had to repair a bathroom drain where the spokes, on the drain blew out. And I kept looking for videos online. And I looked on YouTube and everywhere else, and no one would show a video of it actually working, and they wouldn't deal with the issue of the drain's spokes actually falling apart. And what do you do? So I went out and I went to Ace Hardware and I bought this like $60 drain key and realized everybody had failed at showing how to use it. So I was like, I'm going to get together with my roommate Jacob and I'm going to see if we can actually make this thing work. So that's what the video is about. Well, look at this video. Of all the videos I have on here with all the different things that I do and I talk about, my drain tub video is the one with 14,022 views. That's the one that actually kind of made me a lot of money, which is just bizarre. So you never know what's going to be like catchy on there. But anyway, you can go under it and you can like look at when it's published, monetization, and then up on your page, you can also see analytics, and you can look at any of your videos and it will show you how you're doing through the month and how much money you're paying. And then you also can go onto your AdSense account. But here it goes. It goes views, estimated views, 8,869, total estimated earnings, and I guess that's in the last 30 days is $37. So, I'm not making killer money, but I've gone into the red and actually recouped my investment on it. And now I'm actually making a little bit of money. And who knows, I might go viral and actually make a lot of money off of this. So then it shows you what your population's made up of. My male population is larger than my female population, which is very interesting to me. It shows you where your views are coming from. Most of mine are coming from YouTube. People are watching them on mobile devices, and some of them are watching on Facebook, which is my Facebook friends and my family. Referrals and traffic. It tells you how you're trafficking YouTube. So if I actually got big, and blew up, then I could see where most of my views are coming from. And what to do with that. And you can do it for the last 30 days. You can do it for the whole thing. It will tell you estimated earnings, for instance, in the last 30 days. It shows you a graph here on the bottom that shows you how much people are watching you every single day through a month. And it goes up and down and up and down. Really crazy. It'll show you the geography of where people are viewing you in the world. All of those other things tells you ad performance, like what ads are making you the most money. It's like playback ads are where I'm making a lot of money, but it shows you all of these things: in-stream ads, action true view ads, blah 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 blah. Anyway, a lot of boring stuff. So there you have it. So long story short, if you would like to make some money on YouTube, you never know, that you might actually catch on over a couple of years, or you might have like one viral video that you posted that you get monetized that makes you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like I was saying, the video of the two twins talking to each other in baby talk, that made those people hundreds of thousands of dollars just off the hits they got because it went viral. So you can make a lot of money off of it, or you could actually do it as a hobby and just recoup your investment and do it anyway. Like I said, my YouTube page is more to share with my friends, and then I keep it open to let other people watch it for their entertainment if they want to, but mainly it's for me to communicate with my friends. But I've still made a little bit of money off of it and probably will in the future. But yeah, you start a page, do what interests you, and if people are watching your stuff, you get an invitation, and then you add ads to your stuff. And as long as you're not infringing on a copyright and you're doing original work or videos or blogs or whatever you're doing, over time, you actually could, do pretty well with it. But I was just excited to actually like go into the black where I actually made money off of it, and so that's pretty cool. It kind of makes it worth it, when you get all these like crappy comments from people, which it happens, and I usually allow them because I find it amusing. But I filter them through my mailbox, and I get like some comment from somebody where they'll be like, like I have a Native American, video about my Native American DNA, and they'll be like, "What is this? You're white. Just accept that you're white and quit crying about it," or something like that. Or like my drain tub video, a real plumber will come on and they'll make comments. They'll be like, "Oh my God, you're gonna break everything underneath it. Oh my God, you don't know what you're doing." It's like, duh. I did a video to share with people so that other people that are as dumb as I am can do this, And the genealogy videos, I've tried to show people like, how do you go about DNA testing? How do you pursue your your lineage. Do you go to documents? You do different things. You research courthouses. You do it online. You go to other people who are your distant relatives and follow them and see what they've done. To track your family. But anyway, long story short, that's what I do. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And you have to have a thick skin, because people are going to talk a lot of crap. And a lot of people are going to like it, and you find it this like up and down weird little roller coaster. But then in the end, when you make a little bit of money out of it, you're like, wow, I feel pretty dang accomplished. People liked me enough that I actually made some money off of them. And I made money off the people that even didn't like me. And there you have it. That's how you make money on YouTube. And that's how the process works without boring you too much with showing you contracts and stuff like that.